There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image, make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to
Kopimi Radio.
Okay, hello, good evening, welcome. It's Sunday, 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 which can only mean one super fantastic thing. It means that me and Maz are on the air for 2 hours playing music and talking nonsense.
Yay.
Amongst other things...
Best part of the Sunday.
Indeed. Indeed. Amongst other things, of course, we're always up for some debauchery and some funny shit. So,
True.
If you want to be involved in the show, you can. It's so simple that I can't believe how easy we make it, Maz, quite frankly.
You know, it's incredibly simple. Incredibly simple.
We could make it really difficult. We can make it really difficult. We could make you have to sign into some dodgy website, create an account, put all of your personal details in there.
True. Including the 3 numbers on the back of the card.
Indeed.
And your mother's maiden name.
And your first street you grew up on, and your first pet, first car, favorite color, and mother's maiden name, as Maz has already said. Yes.
Truly.
But we don't. We don't. All we tell you to do, we just tell you to go to Discord, and then they take all that information. Go figure. Not I, Your Honor. No, Discord took all that information. Nothing to do with me.
Discord did it, sir. Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
I was minding my own business, and Discord said, "I'll do that." Who am I to argue?
Yeah.
If you do get on Discord, one of the greatest things, one of the most amazing inventions of this century so far, I think, is the meme, and you can indeed share memes inside the Discord. So you don't just put chatty messages. You could, but you don't have to.
Wait.
You could put some bikini-clad ladies on the memery. What are they? What sort of flag is that? It's a Confederate flag, isn't it, Maz?
That would be the Confederate flag.
Yeah. The same flag that they had on the Dukes of Hazzard a lot. On the side of that card. What was that? It was called the
same flag that they had when the United States split and warred against each other too.
Indeed. So imagine, if you will, a bevy of beauties wearing bikinis with those types of flags, with the monocle written above and below saying, "If you're offended, You should take off those flags. Okay.
Flag off.
Flag on, flag off. Flag,
Flag
on,
off.
flag off.
Flag off. Yes.
Possibly, who knows? Okay, so this is what we do every single Sunday, and for some reason we're pretty good at it. We never used to be. We were pretty rubbish at the beginning. But we've been trying very, very hard.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
Quick Maths says to me this is the 13th year of doing these things. So you would think in the 13th year we would have a bit of a clue what we're doing. So watch as we make the same mistakes over and over again.
And over again. Yes, yes. It's so much fun to make them, though. I mean, you can't do it, you know?
Absolutely. We this is how we roll.
Absolutely.
So in other news, we have got a kind of new folder, a new folder with new music, but it's not new music, it's old music, but it's a new folder with old music.
New folder.
Yeah.
That always sounds good, man. That always sounds good. And how long did it take you to accrue all these new folder that holds the old songs?
It's been erroring on me for the past 3 days now. So I've been trying to get this damned amount of music, and it's basically going, oh, you want 300 files? Here's 207 of them. Yeah, but I want the other 93. Well, I guess you should try again. And then I try again, and it goes, here's 207 of those 300 files you wanted. Yeah, but the 93, how do I get the 93 that you're not giving me? What's that about? And the computer just went,
that might have to do with disk space. I've often downloaded and
dude,
like, what the hell?
I've got like gigaterabytes of space.
Teragigabytes. My goodness.
Pterodactyl bytes is what I've got.
Brontosaurus, you say?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like
it's
the biggest thing you can have on the internet.
That's very cool, though.
Yeah. Anyway, it's not that. No, it's just the computer just having a moment and going. That's what it's doing. Yeah.
Why are you making me think so much?
I have no idea why it does these things, but for some reason, every now and again, the old computer program goes, well, I converted all this lot for you. I'm not doing any more. It's a fucking Saturday.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, just do the ones I want. No, not doing the ones you want, but here's some other stuff you can have instead. I'm like, okay, fine. So there you go.
But I came for those 93. The others were just, it's like, come on.
Exactly. Right, I'm going to turn the mic off whilst I sneeze. Enjoy this track.
Achoo!
Good evening and welcome. Today we are sampling this bottle of wine. It's called Little Rose. Little Rose. Comes in this bottle, handily with a screw tap. Look at this screw cap. There you go. And this is a wine glass. We put the wine in the wine glass, like there. Look.
Screw cap wine.
Now, we'll want to savor. We want to savor the aromas of this wine. Yes, it smells like wine, and like wine. And this particular wine, if you can see, it's not white, it's not red, it's something in between. It's like almost like a rose tinted color.
Rose.
Yes. What you've got to do is put some into your mouth with air. Remember, you know. Hang on a second.
Big noodle slurp.
I was supposed to spit that out, instead I swallowed. Bear me a second.
It's gonna be one of those shows, huh?
Very whiny. Very whiny. Very nice. So, I highly recommend this wine. It's quite a low alcohol level in it, though, man.
Oh, so that would be the same one that you bought the last ones of a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
if
it
I
is.
remember correctly.
They got some more in stock. I bought some more.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you did. Yeah, absolutely.
It's
No,
cool.
you actually really did like it.
It's very nice. Goes down way too easy, but the good thing is you can drink a pint of it and still be sober.
So it's like fortified grape juice, or what was it called in the Planet of the Apes? They had that thing that they like to drink. Something plus.
Oh yeah, grape juice plus.
Plus, something like that, yeah. So you're having Planet of the Apes Rosé Plus.
Sounds good.
That's very cool. And I will say, points of the convenience of the screw top cap, because they could have been belligerent and put a fucking cork in it, and one of those plastic ones. I need the plumber. What's the plumber? Yeah, I'm having trouble opening this damn bottle of wine.
Absolutely brilliant. Of course, we should also mention, as well as Discord, you could also communicate with us vicariously through YouTube.
YouTube's a good one, yes. Or one of our Facebook pages.
Or even Womble. Everyone loves a Womble.
Yes, a Womble.
Yep. Joss is taking it a bit too far over there. He wants me to put the whole thing on my mouth with flair. I think he's referring to the bottle. I'm not deep-throating the bottle, okay? I mean, I don't care what kind of sick fantasy you have over there, but I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's only on the DJ Joker OnlyFans.
Exactly.
Channel.
Exactly.
No, each place gets its specific content.
Yeah, exactly. Right, okay, so, we're deep into this folder now. This is a DJ Dexterous, and he is the self-proclaimed Da King of the Jungle. This track is called Time to Move. I'm sure there's a sample in there where they sing something about moving and that it's the time to do such a thing. They may have a jungle theme, without a doubt. Well, let's find out right now on Copy Me Radio. this remix of Hardcore Will Never Die, 'cause apparently it won't. You're inside the biggest rave on earth, so he proclaims as the MC. But I think he's a bit biased because he was there trying to sell tickets, so just saying.
True, true.
I can't do that guy's voice, and we had a conversation about this. The name of this guy.
Yeah.
He's like Steppenwolf Danglebit or something.
Yeah, he's a weird one.
Is all I can do. But his name is something like Steppenwolf Dogs on Shit or something, isn't it?
Something like I don't remember. We hunted down his name.
We did hunt down his name.
Goldfarb or something. I don't remember.
It's a good name. That's all I can say. It's a good name. Whatever that name may be.
Very funny though. He's very funny.
Exactly.
I think he like stole his stuff from oh jeez, I forgot the game. He's now a game show. Howie Mandel. So Howie Mandel used to have that kind of spastic, "Ooh, what?" kind of thing, and he just took it like 6 steps further down the road.
I can't even argue with anything you've just said because I have no reason to.
Do you know Howie Mandel?
No.
Okay, see? You can't argue. There you go.
Bizarre. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, Howie Mandel, the late 70s, early 80s, he started his thing. Now today, he like has to shave his whole body.
Wasn't he the guy? Wasn't he the guy who was put in prison for many years in South Africa for like being against apartheid or something?
Sure.
Those are the same people, yeah?
That was called Nelson. His name was Nelson. Full Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
And that was a fucked up dude too.
He
was a fucked up dude, man.
But dude, he had that fantastic hit, didn't he? Back in the like late 80s, early 90s, didn't he? Hey, free Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela.
that was a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I think Sting did that with an anti-apartheid concert or something like that. Remember when the musicians used to all kind of get together and do that kind of stuff?
Yep, I do. Bobcat
Like,
Goldthwait.
There you go. Thank you.
Agent X.
Well, Steppenwolf was close enough.
Yeah.
It's another outdoorsy animal.
It was an animal of some sort, wasn't it? Bobcat
Well,
That's not his real name anyway. His name's like Howard Burt or something, isn't it? That's like his
Howard
stage
Burt.
name. You know?
Yeah, well, pretty funny to do.
It's a bit like me using my real name, Michael Dibbity Swive. I don't use it often because obviously it's not very
comic book enough.
It's not, no. Dibbity Swive, it's that's why DJ Joker
That would
works so
be
well.
kind of like Monty Python-esque even.
Ooh, lovely.
2 sheds. Oh, they call me 2 decks.
I came here for an argument.
There's always an argument. The war, yeah. The wound. And the fish dance.
Well, there was in the Meaning of Life the other day. The guy was he sat in that tent, and they're going, "What seems to be the problem then?" It says, "Oh, I seem to have developed a sort of an insect bite overnight," and it's like his leg had been bitten off by a lion
off,
or
yeah.
by a tiger, wasn't it? And he's like, "So what do I do? To rest for a couple of days and to grow back?" No, I'm afraid this isn't the kind of thing that happens. No.
True.
Loving the memory lane of these tracks. Suburban Bass record label. Some great stuff on that label that I totally forgotten
about. Story,
about.
Man. Give us a story.
Once upon a time, many years ago, Sons of a Loop era decided to release some songs on a record label called Suburban Bass. They mostly sampled their stuff from hip-hop records, but they just sped up a little bit. And then they put a bass line over it at proper speed, and then put a bass kick back into it to make it sound a little bit more easy on the ear, shall we say. And although they weren't the first artist on Suburban Bass, it was the defining moment for me personally when I bought my first Suburban Bass record called Peace and Loveism, the Scratchadelic remixes by Sons of a Loop era, around 92 or 93, I think it was. And I used to have lots of fun mixing those tracks, I can tell you. On and on and on I would mix them for hours and hours and hours. And I actually managed to convince myself I was quite good at it. And so I ended up DJing for a little bit. And as they say, the rest is history. But of course, nothing could prepare us for the war that followed several years later, which may or may not have been directly attributed to the suburban-based record label, indeed, along with XL Recordings and Moving Shadow, all of which played their part in the Iran war when we first invaded, to little or no effect, known as Gulf War One. Several years later, of course, Gulf War II happened, but at this point, jungle drum and bass had been surpassed by techno and trance, and so a completely different genre of music being played at that time. Of course, you can't necessarily quantify all of this in one place. There's lots of idiosyncrasies and factors from all over the world at that point, which, interestingly enough, also coincided with the birth of the internet, where music sharing was rife, and we were able to download music from Russian porno sites, as well as watching Russian pornography. Of course, now fast forward to 2025, and in the UK, we're no longer to watch pornography at all without putting in our driving details, or indeed a facial scan to prove that we're over 18.
That was masterful. I've heard like old school BBC interviews, this is BBC One, interviews that were less interesting than that was. I mean, I don't. Bravo! Music in a twist of history. Brilliant.
It is funny, isn't it?
Masterfully funny.
Yep. So there you go.
Well
so there you go. There's your story.
Yeah, I remember the Iraq War #1. Yeah, I remember that. The old Scuds flying in the sky. Gee, nothing much has changed.
The Search for Oil, Part 1.
True. The Search for Someone Else's Oil, Part 1. Yeah, that was pretty crazy, though. Those fires at the oil wells, and those Texas dudes would blow shit up and stop the fire.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Do you know, I love the fact that sometimes you can take these comments completely out of context. So obviously you've got ha 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 ha. My cunt is itchy. Ha ha. Brilliant. But if you don't take into consideration the photograph before, it just looks like it's a confession of some description. Do you know what I mean? It's
now that you say so, you know what? It occurs to me that could be prophetic. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's there's a cream for that, I'm sure. If I could mix me some Cure. You want Cure in the mix? Do I even have any Cure? I don't even know if I've got any Cure. Honestly. I mean, I'm up for a challenge, but Jesus Christ.
The Cure?
Oh, Trex, you want the Cure for an itchy cunt? Right, okay.
The Cure for an itchy cunt. It's going to be a show tonight. You thought last week was funny.
I really don't think I've got anything by The Cure. I'm just really having a...
I would think that would be probably something by The Cure, and it's totally mislabeled too.
What, they had a track called Itchy Cunt? I can't believe how much it itches. Something like that. I have got the right band there, haven't I? That's their style, as I recall.
Yes.
I'm so really happy I'm depressed. That kind of stuff, isn't it? Yeah, I've got to say, I don't think I've got anything by The Cure. Give me a minute. I'll see if I can rustle something out of the archives.
I think The Cure had a song, something Spread the Disease, or that was maybe Depeche Mode or something.
Wow, what a time to be alive.
It was. Well, until the late 80s, there wasn't very much around. I mean, it would hang around, but it wouldn't kill you.
Yeah.
And then everything changed.
Exactly. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go deep dive, see if I can find something. There's no promises though. I'll give it a go though. Hang on.
Cool.
Jungle. That boy is good. Jungle. King of the jungle. I'm telling you, man, I love this stuff. That boy is good.
You're listening to DJ Joker in the mix.
I'm gonna send it to outer space. Find another race. I'm gonna send it to outer space. Find another race. I'm gonna put on my polo shirt and chase the haters out of Earth. Send them out to space. Send them out to space. I take your brain to another dimension. Step in the room, feel the tension. Cash flow, too much dimension. I take your brain to another dimension. Step in the room, feel the tension. Cash flow, too much dimension. Take your brain to another dimension. Thunder is too much, you can't stop it. Like the fuse, well, yeah, I'm gonna rock it. Back in the club with the stuff in my pocket. Plans with the kids, so yeah, I'm gonna knock it. Deals get done, so kids can make profit. Some like business, how much get off it? Who the fuck is this? The audio profit. What? The audio profit. I take your brain to another dimension. Step in the room, feel the tension. Cash flow, too much dimension. I take your brain to another dimension. Step in the room, feel the tension. Cash flow, too much dimension. Take your brain to another dimension.
DJ Joker.
Well, hopefully everyone's enjoying what we're doing this evening. Even those people who come in
yeah.
and make fun, you know. They drop things like, hey, get some Cure in the mix. Well, joke's on you.
It all started with The Cure, man.
I believe it started with his itchy cunt, as I remember.
It's
And then we found The Cure. We found The Cure. You're very welcome.
Yes, we did.
Matt, just remind me not to share this show with my mum. She doesn't like the C word at all.
We gotta edit that one.
I mean, she's only 3'2" these days, but she'll still hit me round the back of my ankles or something.
Sure, I'm
you know?
sure she will. Powerful lady swinging a baseball bat.
Exactly.
Or a cricket bat.
Or a board with a nail.
They all hurt. Yes.
I was very much I had an abusive childhood as I was hit from behind with the board with the nail.
Yeah, that's why you're so short, you know. Always hit you on
true,
the top
yeah.
of the head so you don't grow. Stay the same size, sonny boy. I'll show you. Oh, that was good. I like that. Prodigy must have shown up all evening. Incredible. They're always around.
They're always around. Okay, back on the subplates mix though. Maniac Stampede. It's something that doesn't come out in conversation very often.
No.
But it's going to come up next in the mix. It's going to happen.
You're gonna enjoy it in a couple of weeks when you get to listen to it again.
Do you know, I haven't downloaded last week's. Was last week's any good? I mean, you know.
Oh, funny. Very funny. Yeah. Bottle and a half of wine, you're hilarious, man. Hilarious. No, that was good. You know, I could tell that you were feeling better and your arm was doing a little bit better. That's for sure. Joss is particularly having a good time. So,
I was going to say, the chat is as wild as it's ever been.
Yeah.
Again, taking comments out of context, Maz, this evening. This is
Absolutely.
yeah, we're going to do that. This requires the God microphone as well.
Oh, God microphone.
Something I used to say to my significant other.
It looks different when you look sideways. Also, if you look from the bottom up, it looks bigger.
You know, so...
Oh, I like that one. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has to be intimidating first. Then it gets bigger.
Oh my god, it looks so different when you look sideways.
Ah!
So, go on, Maz. Ask a question. Any question that springs to mind, just ask it. Go on, ask it.
What has DJ Joker been watching?
Well, here's the thing, right? Initially, not a lot. And then all of a sudden, lots of things. It's just been...
Wow!
There's so much stuff that I need to share with everyone. So let's start
Wow!
Let's start with this afternoon's moment of thingeries.
Yeah.
Because that was a thing that we did. Bear with me a second, because...
Was this like family time thingery, or
oh no, God knows.
man-woman thingery, or... Guys, leave me alone, I'm doing my thing.
Yeah, it's more of a strong female lead type thing, definitely.
Oh my
thingery.
goodness.
Indeed. So...
They're still chasing you, man.
They are indeed. Basically, I watched this. It's basically from the world of John Wick. So much so they had to put it in the title, because if it wasn't in the title, you'd go, I'm not watching that.
What a bunch of garbage.
Yeah, exactly. Who are these people? It's got Ama Del Amares, or whatever her name is.
Okay.
The fit one who was in James Bond. She's in it a lot. Anna de Armas.
Oliver, totally.
Yeah, she's in it quite a bit. It's so much so that you would be forgiven for thinking she was the main character. Except
interesting.
here's the highlights of the whole film. Okay, it's a classic revenge film. She's getting revenge on the people who killed her daddy. So
A woman, revenge.
indeed.
Wow.
Do you know what
novel?
Do you know what the highlight of this is? There's two things. They've retconned this into the first John Wick film, or even the second one, where John Wick actually appears in the background, like walks past her and has a brief conversation and stuff. And I thought, okay, good cameo, fine, well done.
Cameo role.
Yeah, got it in there. I mean, Keanu Reeves produced this, so he can do what he likes. You know, if he wants to make the coffee, he can do whatever he wants. You know, it's his.
True.
However, the best part of the film is at the end, pretty much, when they go, well, we need to find someone to stop this skanky little woman who's destroying all of our plans. And then the woman who's in charge of the whole world of Underworld thing goes, I will send someone to take care of it, you know? And you'll never guess who they send. You'll never guess. It was John Wick.
John Wick on the tip of my tongue.
John Wick. So John Wick. And the other interesting thing in this film, which is really impressive actually, is that the guy who's actually in this film, who's like the hotel clerk, I happen to know he's dead. He's definitely dead. It's a true story. Who's he? He's Lance Reddick. Lance Reddick is his name. He's very dead, but somehow, thanks to the world of computer jiggery and stuff.
Gotcha.
They actually made him appear in the film against his will, I'm sure. But he was there.
The only free actor that was available for the role.
They were all like, "Oh look, who should we put in this film? Should we put someone alive?" And they said, "No, somebody dead, please."
I wonder how they actually pay him or his family for using his image and stuff like that. That would be interesting.
I would like to think that he was paid posthumously a shit ton.
I would hope.
Possibly.
Yeah. Don't worry. We got a nice little slice of land. It's 6 feet by 6. You know, box included. Don't worry.
So the other thing that I've been catching up on is the new season of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds.
Okay, I haven't started that yet.
Well, you should, because it's very, very good. But like the other seasons, they do a serious season, a serious episode, and then they do a weird episode or a not so.
I just don't want a musical, man. I couldn't take another musical.
No. What about puppets? How do you feel about puppets?
Muppet puppets?
Yeah,
like
Muppet.
Everybody turns into puppets?
Yep. Muppet puppets. They all turn into Muppet puppets.
That would be... As long as they don't sing, okay, I'll watch it. Yeah.
Apparently that's in season 4. We're on season 3 at the moment. It's shaping up really well, actually. They introduced the holodeck into this generation, even though it's like a billion years before holodecks were in wide use. But without spoiling it, they explain it perfectly. So that's pretty
It all
good.
makes sense, right? It's
Indeed.
a different, but again, by theory, it would be a different universe that they're in.
Exactly.
You know, after all the shit that they went through, it's not the same.
There's a really good parody of Shatner in episode 4, which I thought was really funny. It's actually good. To be fair, as far as Trekkie things go, this is on the money at the moment. I'm really enjoying it.
Well, it has been good from the first season that it came out, so, you know.
Exactly. I'm also finally...
Andor?
Hang on. Don't spoil my thunder, mister. I've also finally caught up with almost all of Squid Game Season 3.
Okay.
And so Squid Game is happening. It's kind of the same as the other Squid Games. The best thing about this now is, how are they going to fuck these people up by playing just normal games that everyone used to play? I mean, how can you make hide and seek any more lethal than just being found? Well, they found a way. They found
Hand
a way.
grenades. That would be interesting.
Yes, well, hand grenades, knives, all kinds of shit. Jump
Oh,
rope.
hand grenades are my favorite, man.
Jump rope is just recently shown up now. This
Jump
is a,
rope in the minefield kind of thing?
It's a jump rope, which is a great big steel jump rope, and if you don't jump it, it hits you off of the platform, and you fall to your death, and you go squish. So there you go.
The true double Dutch experience.
Indeed. So I think I've got 2 more episodes to watch, and then I've finished that. So that's a good thing.
That's pretty cool. You like that Squid Games thing?
I
very
did.
Much.
Yeah, very much. It's very good. It's out there, man. It's something, as at the time, it was something new and interesting, something nobody had done before. Certainly not in a TV series, anyway. But yeah, let's talk about Andor.
Well, kind of like the Running Man type of, play for your life.
It's time to start running! But unfortunately, it's not time to start running because we're going to talk about Andor now. So I watched season 1 of Andor, and if you remember, there was the prison part of Andor, and I thought that's really good.
Yes.
That was the best bit about that.
That was very, very well done. That was very well done.
So I have now watched the entire season 2 of Andor, which, if you don't know, Andor is like a prequel to Rogue One, which is the prequel to Star Wars: A New Hope, which is a prequel to Return of the... Anyway, you get the point.
This would probably be, the gleam in someone's eye, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So can I just talk about this for a second?
Absolutely.
I had to force myself to watch this. I really had... I had to really make myself watch this. And then we got to the last 3 episodes of season 2, okay? And here's the thing. You didn't need to show any of the other episodes of the whole season. Episodes 1 to 9, just throw them in the bin. Yeah. And just literally watch the last 3 episodes. I heard you talking
in my head when I was watching it. I was like, that's what he's going to say. Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
Episode 9, flashback, perfect. I was really impressed with the flashback. I thought that was awesome. The origin story of the antiques guy. I thought, that's good. That's really good. I don't know why I'm seeing an advert for a car on my screen now. That's not part of this whatsoever.
I'm still on the preview for Andor.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's changed. Now we're watching Green Flag. So, yeah, it was kind of like the last 3 episodes was all I needed to see. And it was perfect. And so much so, I ended up watching The New Hope directly after. Just so that I could look at it and go, hey, that's clever. And so, yeah, it was it any good? Last 3 episodes, definitely. The rest of it,
that was awesome.
Whatever. Episode 4, the woman dancing for like 32 minutes. I still have no clue what that episode was about. That was bizarre. And also random characters.
Maybe they wanted to make her like some emotional kind of tie-in so that, they save her. You know what I mean? It's like, she should have, like, what the hell, man?
Made no sense to me at all.
Spoiled white lady. No, she could,
So on
I actually thought it was pretty good when it started to change when they did that city and they stole the weapons kind of thing. That's when it really like switched it up. Oh, the ones before, that was just boring.
Yeah.
Horrible. Why do they do that? So many people like watch the first one and they're like, no, I'm done with it.
No, it makes no sense. I mean, the other thing that I've been watching on Disney is Ironheart. Ironheart is the spin-off from the Wakanda film with like girly Iron Man with black representation. Good job at Disney. Well done. There is a token white man in this as well, so that's cool.
So Iron Man is gay in Wakanda.
I love how you took that. That's not what I said, but okay, it's a female Iron Man, which is funny if you think about it, because FE is iron. See, female. Yes. You see what I did there? Anyway, yeah. Anyway, this was
the periodic table.
This was actually really good. Sacha Baron Cohen, what's his face, makes an appearance in the last episode as Mephisto. Yeah, who was like the devil character. In the comic books, and actually I think he's done a really good job of that. I think we shall see him again, I'm sure, elsewhere.
I hope so.
Lots of magical shit going on in the last couple of
Nothing
episodes
like
of this.
Ali G in the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Right?
Anyway, spoiler alert, she sells her soul to the devil. The end.
Oh no!
6 episodes just to get to that. I tell you what, honestly.
Wow.
And we introduced a load of characters who were shite, and they got rid of them all and left back with the original characters at the very beginning. Brilliant job, Disney. Well done.
At least that.
So that's that. What else have I been watching? Is there something
So
else?
Disney understands that they made a big mistake in a lot of their stuff, and they're trying to make money this time.
Exactly, yeah. So this turns out, for me, this is probably one of the better things that they've done recently. Because some of the other stuff that they've done is just kind of like, what? Come on, try harder.
Yeah.
But there you go. So that's that. Was there something else I watched? I'm sure there was, but that's the things which have gone into my head at the moment this last week. So there you go. You will be
cool.
More than pleased to learn, though, that I have still not found time to watch Top Gun.
Excellent. Proud of you.
And probably never will, to be honest with you. I just don't think I ever will.
I would hope.
The only way that it would happen, right, I'd have to be in a hospital bed, and then...
I was just going to say,
you know what I mean?
Critical care, some other asshole has it on the TV.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I'll be like, please turn it off. No, what? Sorry, we can't hear you. Please turn it off. That's the only thing that I can... That's the only scenario in my mind where that might happen.
I can totally relate to that.
Indeed. But there you go. That's what I've been watching, and that's what I reckon everyone else should watch as well. So there you go. Enjoy. Right. Nice. Okay. So there you go. That killed a bit of time. I think probably what I'll do is turn the volume up on this track and let it play. That'd be a good thing to do. And then we'll come back to something else in a second. Sounds good to me.
Right on.
Yeah.
DJ Joker.
B-boys, superstar DJs. Here we go! Hey girls, B-boys, superstar DJs. Here we go! Hey girls, B-boys, superstar DJs. Here we go!
There we go. Superstar DJ, here we go. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I'm Superstar DJ. Yeah, I've got decks and turntables and a mixer, and I'm a superstar. Yeah.
I watch you all the time.
Look, I've shown you this before. Look, I really am. Look, there you go. It's official, Maz. My own star of paving or something, whatever that is.
Oh, star on Hollywood Boulevard.
Absolutely. They put it down,
Nice.
they take a picture, and then they pull it back up.
Oh, that's
True story.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. Superstar DJ Joker.
I like to walk around. I like to walk up to people of the different sexes, and I say, "Hey, boy," and then I turn around and I go, "Hey, girl."
Hey, girl.
I'm a superstar DJ. Here we go. And then I walk away from them. And they are often bewildered by this statement.
Truly bewildered. And the only reason that they are so bewildered is you don't walk around with your DJ equipment on you.
It's true.
It would be
true.
funny you give them like a little scratch on your phone or something like that.
Yeah.
Sunday, live.
It's really funny though, because the thing, this is the thing that people don't see, right? So as me and Maz are backward and forwarding and having a bit of a giggle at the same time, mixing at the same time. People just don't see
not
it.
only at the same time mixing, at the same time doing the cameras and all that kind of stuff too. So
yeah, exactly. I'm very good at these things, you know, which is why,
Yes,
Maz,
you are.
I am indeed a superstar DJ.
Superstar DJ.
And you're a superstar
Yeah,
co-host.
no. Yeah, no.
Oh, I love this. This is Too Bad Mice with a track called Too Bad Mice. It's on the Moving Shadow label.
I've always thought that you could have, in addition to that, from the nursery rhyme, they too bad mice. See how they run?
Yes, yes.
Much like the blind mice.
Although she does actually saying two blind mice a lot from the Jackanory Tell. I believe that's where it was sampled from, as I recall. Brilliant bass line on this. I love the bass line.
Two bad mice. 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 Two bad mice.
some fantastically funny shit going on in the chat this evening. Thank you guys for sticking around
Yes.
and making me giggle. It does, honestly, because otherwise I've got to talk to Maz off air, and you have no idea what a chore that can be sometimes. So I particularly like the Maggie Scratcher. That tickled me in a way I didn't know I was going to get tickled. Do you know what I mean? It moved me. It moved me emotionally. That one did.
Moved you emotionally.
Although I've got to tell you, this is so true. Every time I go to a club these days, I'm so highly critical of the DJ. I'm like,
I've heard.
I will literally stare them down like, what the fuck are you doing? Why did you do that? No. And then,
Example is maybe like 3 months ago there was a hoodoo going on that you were invited to, and you were like,
it's true.
DJ, oh my god,
It's true.
fans.
One of the things I do like to do though, because I do it both ways, you know, and I'm like, there are some times where you just go, nice, and you got to give that look. You got to give it nice, well done.
From DJ to DJ, mano a mano.
So there you go. I've just acted that out on the screen so you can see the kind of facial expressions that I pull when giving the thumbs up, so to speak. Incoming.
Look at that nod. They're confirming nod.
Indeed.
There you go.
And it's funny.
Nice.
I was in one club where I must have been recognised because the guy kept looking over at me for like approval at the end of each mix. It was like it was so funny. He was like,
Yeah, well, you know, well known in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
"Was that okay? Is that all right? I'll just kill myself now." It was good.
Yeah, but you know when a DJ is like critiquing you. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh yeah, I do those kind of thumbs up or thumbs down or slicing of the throat kind of thing. Yeah.
It's so true. It is so true. There we go. We've got 10 minutes left, Maz. What can we do in the next 10 minutes?
I don't know. We could like maybe say that it's 10 minutes to the hour here and 10 minutes to the hour wherever you are. You know why, DJ Joker?
I believe, Maz, that's because that's how time works.
Exactly, my friend.
Phew. Luckily, I had that all at hand. I was all prepared for that. Maz didn't throw me under a bus then at all. I wasn't
Not
like,
at
what's
all,
going
not at
on? Wait, we've got a scene for that. I need to get that on the
Yes,
screen.
we do. Hurry.
As I juggle these balls live on air.
But
Yes.
you know, being the consummate professional.
Thank you, Maz, for throwing me under the bus, but it's okay because I've got this. Watch me
always
push
do,
this button
man.
over
You
here,
always
then I'll
do.
push that button over there. There's two buttons, there's another turntable, and I'll push the button over there at the same time. Maz will now make me change the scene. Da 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 la la da da da. Yeah.
So I'll do a longer intro the next time so you don't feel so precious.
Give me a little bit of a. I mean, it was
You know,
that was gonna
rockstar quality.
that was gonna end in one of these. Hang on a second. And it was at this point that Maz just threw me under the bus, and I was in a mix at the time, and I was also just doing some research in Discord, and then out of nowhere, Maz decided that he was going to pull the "That's How Time Works," which is actually my cue. I give that cue from Maz, but on this occasion, Maz stole it, and it was a very heartbreaking thing for me.
One bad man.
Yes.
One bad man.
And you know, my emotions at the time were all over the place because I may not have mentioned it today, but a couple of weeks ago I was horrifically injured in a DIY accident.
Horrifically? Yes, you were, sir.
But
man.
but this didn't make a difference to Maz, and he had little concern for my safety or mental well-being, and he just stole my moment, even though he knows that, you know, I'm the star of this show because my name's first in the
You
sign
are
above.
the star of the show.
And
Absolutely.
with Maz, you know, Maz does very little around here. He doesn't set anything up. He doesn't do all the background stuff.
Nothing
Nothing at all. He just sits around waiting for me to come online at 6:59.
True. I was surprised actually today.
Well, yeah,
What the hell?
to be fair, because it was 1 minute past 7 when I actually arrived. But I'll have you know, I was prepping for this show a full hour in advance, and it was.
Of course.
It was just one of those things.
93 files, man.
I just can't believe that Maz would do that to me. So join us next week for more heartfelt tales of why Maz throws me under a bus on a regular basis. And,
once in 13 years. Come on, man. All the time. I'm sorry, dude. You know, I don't know what got into me. Oh man.
Oh dear, brilliant.
Oh.
The good news is, Maz, is that on this show usually we go full throttle every single week, which leads us nicely into this track called Full Throttle.
Throttle.
I like this. Check this out.
Better.
This has got a great beat in it. It goes backwards and then forwards at the same time. Check this out.
Oh, cool.
As we wind down the evening, we'd like to thank you all for joining us. It's been a great fun 2 hours of musical nonsense with me, DJ Joker, and the man over there, Bazanga Von Batman. We do hope you'll join us next week, same bad time, same bad channel, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every single week. It's when we're here playing music and talking nonsense. Coming up next, it's Frankie D with the Love Hour. He'll be guiding you through until midnight with those soulful love classics right here on Kopimi Radio. Can you imagine, Maz, if that was a real thing? That'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
We'd hire you in a minute, man. Oh, man. Oh, that's so funny. I love it when you do it like that. I was like, yeah, man. Right on.
Yeah, I can see Frankie.
Like
Frankie D through the window.
Shift.
Frankie D through the window in Studio B, getting ready right now. He's got his 1970s love vinyl. He's also got some records he's going to play. Brilliant.
Yes, they used to do that.
They did.
I'm sure a lot of them still do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's exactly what the old radio was like. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Yes, it was.
And then that
well, you know, it's
yeah,
like
the two
much
late night
like
shows.
A song.
Do you remember the two late night shows to have on the radio? They have a late night show where it'd be, yeah, you're listening to the Love Hour, tuning in right now, checking out a little bit of Frankie Goes to Hollywood, and relax, don't do it, even if you want to come, okay. And then you get, after him, the 1 p.m. slot would be Crazy Ernie with UFO conspiracies. So if you'd like to phone in this evening, and it would always be the same guy who rang in because no one else was listening at that time.
Absolutely, at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. I remember that.
And it would be,
used to be hilarious.
Dave, it's Dave from Bognor. We happened to see some lights in the sky last night, and I called the police, and they weren't interested. It's a conspiracy. If they really wanted to get to the bottom of this UFO issue, they would be here. But they're not. They're not. Yeah, classic radio. We should do that one evening. We should just go right through, but do the other shows afterwards, which as they would have been. That would be a cool evening.
Sure.
Maybe.
That used to be a lot of fun to listen, though.
Maybe we'll do that at Christmas time. Just we'll make that a Christmas show.
Christmas, right on. Yeah. What year? We don't know.
Well,
but
Christmas. We're making no. I'm making no fucking promises. No.
Understood, bro.
Right. Okay. So be here next week, and we will do it the same or even better. Who knows? Because we don't.
Nice.
Anyway, goodbye.
Later.